Before the roads were laid, before the cities of Lumeth raced their walls, there were the gods.
Solander, the golden lion, who rode at the head of the sun. Solvanius, the angel of high light, whose wings crowned the sky, descended in silvery radiance, his gaze sweeping over Lumeth like a calm, unblinking sun. Arcanithra, queen of magic, whose every thought was a spell. She was a beautiful and hypnotic goddess of mystery and wonder, and her very presence seemed to breathe life into everything around her. Valemore, the Faces god, who wore 1,000 lies and 1,000 truths, drifted between mortal minds like a shifting mask. Every smile and every tear another story to wear. And Blazoth, the sword of unending riot, the flame that never bowed, strode laughing through the cracks of every crumbling city, turning quiet anger into howling crowds and peaceful streets into battlegrounds. Valemore grew bored of harmony. With whispered masks and shifting smiles, the Faces god crept into mortal hearts, turning doubt into envy, envy into hatred. Blazoth answered that hatred with fire. Cities burned, kingdoms howled. Chaos and deception walked the land as if they owned it. But the light did not sleep. Solander roared, and the sun itself became a banner against the darkness. Solvanius descended like a spear of dawn, wings outstretched over the burning world. Arcanithra tore open the firmament, binding spell to spell, weaving a prison of pure magic. Light and riot, truth and mask, all clashed at once. Solander's blaze, Solvanius' judgment, Valemore's shifting legion of faces, Blazoth's roaring storm of war. Arcanithra sealed it all inside a single perfect spell. The world shook. The heavens cracked. When the light cleared, the gods were gone, driven into another realm, exiled beyond the veil of mortal sight. Their power, once endless, was scattered and limited, no longer able to stride the earth in full glory. And so, the burden of the war fell to Lumeth itself. Years turned to centuries, craters filled with water and turned into lakes, and new kingdoms that rose from the ashes. In the very place where the sky once tore open with Arcanithra's final spell, mortals chose to build a city. Stone by stone, tower by tower, they pushed back against the memory of destruction. Walls rose like man-made mountains. Bridges tied the cliffs together, and high above it all, a ring of gleaming towers caught the first light of every morning, shining like a crown against the sky. They called it Crownspire. Here, paladins of the Lionwood orders drilled in the courtyards, their armor flashing like fragments of the lost sun. Mages from distant towers walk its streets, trading coin and secrets in equal measure. Ranks of soldiers fill the courtyards and ramparts, armor of gold and pale platinum catching the sun, until the whole city seems to burn with light. Shields rise and fall as one. Spears lock into place. Banners snap in the wind. We enter the great hall, where music and voices crash like waves against carved stone. Long tables groan under roasted meat, bread, and shining cups. Knights laugh with mages. Hunters trade stories with merchants. At the far end of the hall sits the king of Crownspire, watching his people feast with a gaze that measures every smile and every shadow, guarding the heart of Lumeth.